Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's challenges, unsure how to overcome them with resilience and clarity? Stoicism, rooted in centuries-old wisdom, helps people take control of their lives by changing the way they perceive and respond to the world around them. This philosophy is more than just a theory, it is a powerful guide to living a more powerful and fulfilling life. Stoicism teaches that while you cannot always control external events, you can completely control how you respond to them. This mindset shift is essential to becoming the best version of yourself, allowing you to face challenges with integrity, resilience, and purpose. In today's video, we explore ways that taking control of your life through Stoicism means adopting a new perspective on how you manage yourself and the world around you. Let's dive into 1. Living with integrity and patience. How do you face adversity without losing yourself? In today's challenging world, 2 vital qualities can help you navigate through life's difficulties: honesty and patience. These traits, rooted in Stoic philosophy, offer practical guidance on how to stay grounded and in control no matter the circumstances. Living honestly requires more than just telling the truth. It demands consistency between your thoughts, words, and actions. Honesty is about living in alignment with your core values, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. It means being true to yourself and others, without compromise or deceit. In a world where social pressures often push us toward shortcuts or half-truths, maintaining this integrity is a powerful statement of character. But honesty goes beyond moral duty. It builds trust both internally and externally. When you are honest with yourself, you develop a deeper understanding of who you are and what you stand for. This, in turn, strengthens your relationships with others, as people can rely on you to be genuine and dependable. On the other hand, patience is the companion virtue that helps you manage life's inevitable obstacles. It's about remaining calm and composed, especially when things don't go your way. Patience, in Stoic terms, is about controlling your emotional response to external events, recognizing that while you can't always control what happens, you can control how you react. Whether it's dealing with a frustrating situation at work, navigating a conflict in a relationship, or simply facing life's unexpected setbacks, patience allows you to pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. These 2 qualities, honesty and patience, are not just abstract virtues but practical tools that can help you lead a more fulfilling life. Honesty requires courage, especially in a world where bending the truth can often seem easier. Yet staying true to your principles, even under pressure, creates a strong foundation for long-term success and self-respect. Patience, meanwhile, requires discipline. In a fast-paced world that constantly demands immediate results, the ability to wait, to endure without frustration, is a rare and invaluable skill. Together, honesty and patience form a powerful combination, allowing you to face life's trials with integrity and calmness. Take, for example, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher who lived by these principles. In his work Meditations, Marcus reflects on the importance of patience and ethics in managing the immense responsibilities of his position. Despite facing war, illness, and betrayal, he remained grounded in his values, showing the world what it means to live with both honesty and patience. Even when the pressures of leadership weighed heavily on him, Marcus Aurelius maintained a sense of calm and purpose. His ability to stay true to his principles, no matter the circumstances, is a lesson in how we, too, can handle the challenges of our own lives. Applying honesty and patience in our everyday experiences isn't easy, but it's incredibly rewarding. Honesty strengthens your sense of self-worth. When you live in accordance with your values, you build a deep confidence that can't be easily shaken. In relationships, honesty creates deeper connections where people know they can trust your word and rely on your integrity. Patience, on the other hand, reduces stress. By practicing patience, you avoid unnecessary emotional turmoil, allowing you to approach problems with a clear mind and a balanced heart. Together, these virtues help create a life filled with greater harmony, both with yourself and with others. However, living with honesty and patience comes with its challenges. There will be times when societal pressures or personal fears tempt you to abandon your values for short-term gains. In those moments, it's essential to remind yourself of what truly matters and stay committed to your core principles. Similarly, patience can be tested by emotions like frustration or anxiety. Learning to manage these emotions through practices like mindfulness or reflection can help you maintain your composure in the face of adversity. Ultimately, honesty and patience are not just about surviving life's challenges but thriving through them. By cultivating these virtues, you not only manage life's difficulties more effectively but also grow stronger and more resilient with each experience. These traits allow you to take charge of your life, enabling you to face whatever comes your way with confidence and clarity. If you see reflections of these struggles in your own life, now is the time to act. Don't wait for circumstances to change. Embrace the power of honesty and patience today. These virtues offer the tools to shape your future and empower you to live a life aligned with your true self. The first step in transforming your life begins with applying the lessons of honesty and patience in your everyday experiences, and the results will be truly transformative. 2. Emotional control and discipline. In life, the events we encounter often feel beyond our control, yet how we react to these events is entirely within our power. This notion lies at the heart of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that teaches us the importance of emotional control and self-discipline. By learning to manage our emotions and maintain discipline in our actions, we can navigate the complexities of life with grace and confidence. Emotional control is the ability to manage our feelings, particularly in response to external circumstances. Stoics believe that while we cannot dictate what happens around us, we have the power to shape our reactions. This understanding fosters resilience, as it encourages us to maintain composure and mental balance, no matter how turbulent our surroundings become. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This encapsulates the essence of emotional control. Our thoughts and interpretations of events determine our emotional responses. Self-discipline, on the other hand, involves training ourselves to regulate our thoughts and actions. It is about practicing restraint, ensuring that negative emotions do not dictate our behavior. This discipline is crucial in upholding our personal principles, even when faced with societal pressures or emotional turmoil. By fostering self-discipline, we can lead a life that aligns with our values rather than succumbing to fleeting feelings or external expectations. To effectively develop emotional control and self-discipline, we can apply several practical strategies. First, it's essential to learn how to identify and manage negative emotions such as anger, anxiety, and disappointment. Recognizing these feelings early allows us to address them before they influence our decisions. For instance, when feeling overwhelmed, taking a moment to pause and breathe deeply can provide clarity and prevent impulsive reactions. This practice of pause and reflect creates space for rational assessment, enabling us to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. Another powerful tool is keeping a daily emotion journal. By documenting our feelings, particularly during challenging moments, we can analyze our emotional responses over time. This reflection helps identify patterns, offering insights into how we react under pressure and revealing areas for improvement. For example, if we notice that certain situations consistently trigger anxiety, we can develop strategies to address those triggers more effectively in the future. Focusing on what we can control is another fundamental aspect of Stoicism. Life is filled with uncertainties and challenges that are beyond our influence. By shifting our focus to the aspects we can manage our thoughts, actions, and reactions, we reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety. This practice encourages a proactive mindset, allowing us to take responsibility for our emotional well-being. The benefits of mastering emotional control and self-discipline are profound. First, these skills enhance our patience and resilience. When we can manage our emotions effectively, we can navigate difficult situations with a clear mind, making it easier to overcome obstacles. Additionally, emotional control leads to improved decision-making. When emotions do not cloud our judgment, we can approach problems rationally, resulting in wiser choices and more constructive outcomes. Moreover, mastering these skills contributes to reduced stress and anxiety. A stable emotional state fosters a healthier mindset, allowing us to approach daily challenges without becoming overwhelmed. This emotional stability also enhances our relationships, both personally and professionally. When we communicate calmly and with self-control, we foster deeper connections and create a more supportive environment for those around us. However, the journey toward emotional control and self-discipline is not without challenges. Intense emotions can sometimes feel overpowering, making it difficult to maintain composure. During such times, it's vital to practice techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or even journaling to process these feelings constructively. Engaging in these practices allows us to acknowledge our emotions without letting them dictate our responses. Sustaining self-discipline over the long term requires ongoing commitment. Setting small, achievable goals can help build habits gradually. Celebrating progress, no matter how minor, reinforces our efforts and encourages continued growth. Additionally, managing social and work-related pressures is essential. Establishing personal boundaries and learning to say no when necessary can help preserve our emotional well-being in the face of external demands. In conclusion, the principles of emotional control and self-discipline are foundational to living a fulfilling life, guided by Stoic philosophy. By recognizing our ability to influence our reactions and maintaining discipline in our actions, we can navigate life's uncertainties with resilience and clarity. Embracing these teachings empowers us to take charge of our emotional health, leading to a more balanced and meaningful existence. Life will always present challenges, but our response to these challenges ultimately shapes our journey. Let us commit to mastering our emotions and cultivating self-discipline, for in doing so we reclaim control over our lives and forge a path toward personal growth and fulfillment. 3. Detachment from fear and indecision. Have you ever felt paralyzed by fear or indecision, unable to move forward in life? This common experience erodes our peace of mind and prevents us from reaching our full potential. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers a way out by teaching us to let go of unnecessary fears and embrace decisive action, allowing us to regain control and find freedom. In Stoic philosophy, fear is often rooted in our tendency to worry about things beyond our control, like the opinions of others, unpredictable events, or uncertain future outcomes. These fears serve no purpose other than to distract and disturb us. The Stoics emphasize that if something is beyond our control, it is not worth fearing. Instead, we should focus on what we can influence: our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Indecision often arises from these same irrational fears, causing hesitation and doubt. Stoicism encourages us to confront this mindset directly, suggesting that indecision is not due to a lack of options, but rather an inability to commit. By cultivating a habit of taking small, confident steps, we can overcome hesitation and build a more resolute mindset. To break free from these mental constraints, it's essential to distinguish between rational and irrational fears. Rational fears arise from genuine dangers that require immediate action, while irrational fears are imaginary and often revolve around what-ifs or hypothetical scenarios. By identifying which fears are real, we can discard the irrational ones and direct our energy toward meaningful pursuits, reducing anxiety and allowing us to engage more fully in life. Overcoming indecision requires practical approaches, such as setting a time limit for decision-making. Instead of endlessly mulling over choices, commit to making a decision within a specific time frame. This method encourages quick and confident decision-making and, over time, decreases anxiety associated with choices. A useful Stoic exercise is negative visualization, imagining the worst possible outcome of a situation. By mentally preparing for potential setbacks, you paradoxically find more peace in the present. So the practice doesn't promote pessimism, but rather helps reduce anxiety by fostering readiness for adversity. When you've already considered and accepted the worst, you're free to act without being weighed down by uncertainty. Writing down fears and assessing their validity is another technique. When we list our anxieties, we often realize that many are based on exaggerated or unfounded worries. Confronting these fears objectively allows us to let go of those that have no rational basis, diminishing their power and boosting our confidence. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once argued that it's not death itself that should be feared, but our perception of it. For him, life's struggles are only frightening if we let our minds make them so. By changing our perspective and accepting the inevitability of certain challenges, we can find inner peace. It's not the events that trouble us, but how we judge them. Viewing difficulties as opportunities for growth rather than threats helps reduce anxiety and prepares us for life's uncertainties. Breaking free from fear and indecision demands more than just understanding these ideas. It requires action. Applying practices like negative visualization, setting time limits for decisions, and journaling fears can bring significant changes in how we perceive and react to challenges. These methods help develop resilience and promote decisive action over hesitation. Living without the constant influence of fear enables us to pursue goals with greater focus and satisfaction. When our thoughts aren't preoccupied with hypothetical threats, our minds can relax, allowing us to enjoy the present moment. The ability to make confident decisions also reduces stress, enhancing mental well-being and improving relationships and productivity. While empowering, this transformation isn't without challenges. Fear, especially when vague or deeply ingrained, can be hard to confront. Practicing self-awareness and reflection, such as keeping a journal, can help identify hidden fears, making them easier to address. Additionally, seeking support from friends or professionals can provide the external perspective needed to overcome overwhelming anxieties. Changing the habit of hesitation may feel like an uphill battle. To tackle it, start small by setting minor goals for quick decision-making and rewarding yourself for progress. Over time, this builds a pattern of self-trust, making decisive action more natural. Lastly, societal and environmental pressures can rekindle fears and indecisiveness, making it difficult to maintain a stoic mindset. In these cases, it's important to set boundaries and prioritize inner peace over external expectations. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what truly matters and to say no when necessary, allowing us to stay grounded amidst external noise. Breaking free from fear and indecision is an ongoing journey of growth and self-improvement. Each step toward letting go of irrational fears and embracing decisive action brings us closer to a life where we control our destiny. If fear and indecision are holding you back, take steps today to change your life. The future is yours to shape, and Stoicism offers the tools to make that transformation a reality. 4. Accepting imperfection and progress over perfection. In a world that constantly demands perfection, many of us set ourselves up for failure by chasing an impossible standard. Stoicism teaches that perfection is an illusion, and the relentless pursuit of it often leads to stress, disappointment, and even stagnation. Instead, we should focus on accepting our imperfections and prioritizing progress over perfection. This shift in mindset leads to a more balanced and fulfilling life, where growth becomes the true goal. Accepting imperfection means acknowledging that no one, including ourselves, is flawless. Perfection is not only unattainable but also unrealistic. Recognizing that mistakes are a natural part of life allows us to relieve ourselves of the pressure to meet impossible standards. This acceptance doesn't mean lowering our ambitions, it means aiming for continuous improvement, step by step. Instead of being discouraged by imperfections, we can learn to value our efforts and the progress we make. Equally important is the idea of prioritizing progress over perfection. When we shift our focus from an ideal outcome to the process of growth, each small victory becomes meaningful. Stoicism teaches that it's the effort and steady improvement that matter, not some unattainable end result. By valuing progress, we can celebrate each step forward, no matter how small, and view mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than failures. In practice, this means embracing our own mistakes and those of others with compassion. Instead of criticizing ourselves when things go wrong, we should view these moments as lessons. By acknowledging our flaws without judgment, we create space for self-improvement. The same applies to how we treat others. Understanding that everyone has weaknesses fosters more understanding and meaningful relationships. Focusing on continuous development rather than perfection allows us to set achievable goals that align with our values. These goals should be specific and manageable, helping us maintain motivation and a sense of accomplishment. By prioritizing progress, we also reduce the burden of unrealistic expectations and create momentum through consistent, smaller achievements. For example, instead of waiting for the perfect moment or result, we can set daily, achievable goals like learning something new or practicing a skill. Over time, these small actions build up, leading to significant progress. This approach not only reduces stress, but also maintains motivation through a steady sense of achievement. Self-forgiveness is key when mistakes happen. Rather than dwelling on failure, we should reflect on what we've learned from each experience. Writing down these lessons can help internalize them and prevent future errors, shifting our focus from failure to growth. A growth mindset is essential in this process. Each day reflecting on even the smallest improvement reinforces the idea that progress, not perfection, is the goal. This practice encourages sustained effort and a positive outlook on personal development. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, often reminded himself that neither he nor anyone else should demand perfection from themselves or others. In Meditations, he emphasized the importance of continual learning and progress, even in the face of setbacks or failures. His approach serves as a reminder that true growth comes from how we respond to challenges, not from avoiding them. The benefits of accepting imperfection and prioritizing progress are profound. First, it enhances self-confidence. When we accept that we are imperfect, we free ourselves from unhealthy comparisons with others and appreciate our own journey. This mindset also improves relationships. When we forgive our own mistakes, we become more understanding toward others, fostering deeper connections. Moreover, embracing imperfection reduces stress and pressure in daily life. The constant drive for perfection often creates unnecessary anxiety, but we prioritize progress. We approach challenges with calmness. This shift also fosters creativity. When we're not afraid of making mistakes, we become more open to experimentation and discovery. However, challenges remain. Social pressure often pushes us toward perfection, making it difficult to accept anything less. In such moments, it's important to focus on personal values and reject unrealistic standards. Similarly, self-criticism can hinder progress. By practicing self-compassion, we can counteract negative thoughts and focus on what we've learned from our experiences. In conclusion, embracing imperfection and focusing on progress over perfection is a transformative mindset. It allows us the freedom to grow, learn, and live without the burden of unattainable standards. Each step forward is a victory worth celebrating. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. Every day brings new opportunities for growth, and that is far more valuable than any perfect result. 5. Mastering habits and self-discipline. Mastering habits and cultivating self-discipline are crucial for personal growth and stability. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of establishing positive habits and maintaining self-discipline as essential components of a fulfilling life. By recognizing the significance of good habits, we can enhance our self-control and emotional stability, allowing us to navigate life's challenges more effectively. The foundation of mastering habits in Stoicism lies in understanding their critical role in our daily lives. Positive habits contribute significantly to our well-being, fostering self-discipline and mental stability. Engaging in practices such as meditation, regular exercise, or consistent reading can create routines that enhance focus and resilience. Self-discipline involves the commitment to maintaining these positive habits, even when motivation wanes. It requires the ability to control impulses and align actions with long-term goals. By developing self-discipline, we ensure our daily actions reflect our values, rather than succumbing to immediate desires or distractions. To cultivate good habits, we first need to identify which practices are essential for personal and spiritual growth. Once identified, it is crucial to build these habits systematically and persistently. Establishing a routine helps solidify them as integral parts of our lives. Consistency in practicing these habits is vital. We should resist the temptation to let short-term motivation dictate our actions and instead view these habits as essential components of our daily lives. When integrated into our routines, they become second nature. Creating a daily schedule that includes specific habits can enhance consistency. Planning each day with activities such as meditation, exercise, or reading ensures that we allocate time for these beneficial practices. This structured approach reinforces the importance of these habits. Another effective technique is temptation bundling, where we associate a positive habit with an enjoyable activity. For example, allowing ourselves to listen to a favorite podcast only while exercising can increase motivation and make the practice more enjoyable. This method creates a rewarding experience that encourages engagement. Setting time limits for tasks can further strengthen self-discipline. By defining specific durations for each task, we build a sense of urgency that enhances focus and reduces procrastination. This structured approach cultivates discipline and leads to increased productivity. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised individuals to engage in actions until they become habits. First, tell yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. By continuously practicing positive actions, we gradually form good habits that contribute to our self-control and discipline. The benefits of mastering habits and self-discipline are profound. Good habits enhance our performance and productivity, allowing us to work more efficiently. Additionally, self-discipline fosters patience and resilience, equipping us to handle various situations calmly. Positive habits also contribute to improved mental and physical health. However, the journey toward mastering habits and self-discipline is not without challenges. Impatience and the desire for immediate results can lead to frustration. During these moments, it is essential to remind ourselves of the reasons for our commitment and to focus on the process rather than the immediate outcomes. Busy schedules can also make it difficult to maintain positive habits. Prioritizing essential habits and making necessary adjustments to our schedules can help. Efficiently organizing our time allows us to allocate resources effectively and maintain our commitment to personal growth. External distractions such as social media and negative news can hinder our progress. Establishing a distraction-free environment is crucial. Utilizing time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique can help enhance focus and productivity. Lastly, sustaining motivation can be difficult when enthusiasm wanes. Seeking new sources of inspiration and rewarding ourselves for completing habits can reignite our passion for personal development. Reminding ourselves of the long-term benefits of our efforts reinforces our commitment. In conclusion, mastering habits and cultivating self-discipline are essential for personal growth, as highlighted by Stoic philosophy. By recognizing the importance of good habits and maintaining self-discipline, we can navigate life's uncertainties with resilience and purpose. Embracing these principles empowers us to take control of our lives and work towards achieving our long-term goals, paving the way for a more meaningful existence. 6. The power of saying no. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by endless demands and responsibilities, leaving little room for what's truly important. The power of saying no, as emphasized in Stoic philosophy, opens the way to regaining control over our lives. It's not about saying no to others, but about setting boundaries to protect our time, energy, and focus. Understanding when and how to say no can be a transformative activity that brings true freedom and balance. The Stoics recognize that freedom isn't about doing whatever we want. It's about choosing what's important and saying no to everything else. By saying no to demands or obligations that don't align with our values, we create space to focus on what's truly important. The act of setting boundaries is essential to maintaining a balanced life, as it allows us to save our energy for meaningful pursuits. Saying no affirms our priorities and prevents us from being distracted by things that don't matter. In modern society, there is often a strong social pressure to say yes to everything. We are taught to avoid disappointing others, fearing that saying no to requests might damage relationships or close off opportunities. This tendency can lead to feeling overwhelmed and losing sight of our goals. The challenge is to confidently navigate these pressures, knowing when to say no without damaging important relationships. Saying no acts as a tool to protect our energy and focus. By saying no to unnecessary tasks or commitments, we prevent our time from being wasted on trivial matters. This isn't selfish, it's ensuring our actions are aligned with what we value most. When we say no to what is unnecessary, we affirm our values and live more authentically. This practice also strengthens our self-control and boosts our self-confidence. When we say no intentionally, we strengthen our ability to make choices that are consistent with our principles, which strengthens our sense of self-control. Each decision to say no to an unimportant request reminds us that we have the power to shape our lives according to our priorities. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, advised against getting caught up in unnecessary desires that drain our time and mental space. By confidently saying no to inappropriate requests, we maintain our focus on what is truly important and avoid wasting energy on distractions. Spending time on goals that bring us closer to our goals is far more valuable than scattering our efforts. The practical application of saying no begins with small steps. Practice saying no to small requests each week without feeling guilty. Before saying yes to new responsibilities, ask yourself if the commitment truly supports your goals. And if not, it's okay to say no. When saying no, be polite but firm, using language like "thank you, but I need to focus on my current priorities." This approach allows you to set boundaries while still maintaining healthy relationships. The benefits of saying no go beyond protecting your time and energy. It fosters a deeper sense of self-confidence and control over your life. By asserting your right to say no to things that don't serve you, you become more in tune with your true desires and better equipped to pursue them without distraction. Your relationships also improve because people respect the boundaries you set. Saying no can significantly reduce stress and pressure. When you stop taking on unnecessary obligations, you lighten your mental load and free yourself from the anxiety that comes with overcommitting. With fewer demands, you can focus on activities that enrich your life, leading to greater satisfaction. However, social pressures and expectations can make it difficult to say no without feeling guilty. To overcome this, be clear about your values and realize that setting boundaries is not about disrespecting others, but about protecting your own well-being. It's okay to say no while still being considerate of those around you. Maintaining boundaries allows you to be more present for others when they really need you. Sometimes it's hard to know when to refuse a request. Not every situation presents a clear choice. To navigate these dilemmas, ask whether the request aligns with your goals. The Stoic principle of focusing on what is within your control can guide you here. If a task would stretch you thin, then saying no is the right decision. Effective communication is crucial when saying no. Many struggle with it, fearing confrontation or awkwardness. Practicing polite but assertive refusal, using respectful phrases, helps you protect your time and energy without damaging relationships. Ultimately, saying no is not just about rejection, it's about prioritizing what matters. By embracing this practice, you reclaim your time, energy, and focus. You build a life where choices reflect true values rather than being shaped by outside pressures. If excessive commitments are preventing you from living the life you want, start setting boundaries. Saying no will free you and guide you toward a more purposeful existence. 7 time management tools. Time is one of the most valuable resources we possess, yet it is often the one we waste the most. Stoicism teaches that time is finite and irreplaceable, and how we use it directly impacts the quality of our lives. By managing our time wisely, we can achieve greater peace of mind, productivity, and a more meaningful existence. The Stoic view on time emphasizes its unique value. Unlike material possessions, time cannot be regained once it's lost. Therefore, we must learn to use it with purpose, focusing on what truly matters rather than being consumed by trivial distractions. Wasting time on unimportant tasks can lead to frustration and dissatisfaction, whereas making conscious decisions about how to spend our time leads to a more fulfilling life. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in time management. By staying present and aware of how we allocate our time, we can focus on tasks that align with our values and long-term goals. This awareness helps us avoid distractions and ensures that we spend our time on activities that contribute to our personal and professional growth. Regularly reflecting on how we use our time allows us to make necessary adjustments, keeping us on track toward a balanced, purposeful life. Prioritization is key in making the most of our time. Not all tasks are equally important, and distinguishing between essential and non-essential activities helps us use our time more efficiently. By focusing on tasks that bring lasting value, whether for personal growth, relationships, or work, we ensure that our time is spent wisely. Prioritizing important tasks also leads to greater satisfaction as we can see meaningful progress toward our goals. To apply these principles in daily life, there are practical tools that can help. The Pomodoro technique, which involves working in focused intervals of 25 minutes, followed by short breaks, is a simple but effective way to enhance concentration and prevent burnout. Keeping a daily achievement journal is another helpful practice. By recording what you've accomplished each day, you can track how your time is being spent and identify areas where you can improve. This reflection not only increases self-discipline, but also provides a clearer picture of how your time is being used. Scheduling important tasks early in the day is another effective strategy. Research shows that we are often most focused and energetic in the morning, making it an ideal time to tackle high-priority tasks. By completing significant work before distractions and interruptions arise, you can ensure that the most important tasks are handled while your energy is at its peak. Stoic wisdom, especially through the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, highlights the importance of time. In meditations, Aurelius often reminds himself to live each day as if it were his last, using time wisely and focusing on what truly matters. His approach to time management, even while governing an empire, serves as a reminder that effective use of time is a timeless principle that applies to everyone, regardless of the scope of their responsibilities. The benefits of managing time well are clear. When we use our time effectively, we can accomplish more in less time, reducing stress and preventing the buildup of unfinished tasks. Effective time management also improves focus and increases the quality of our work. By focusing fully on the task at hand, we produce better results and feel more satisfied with our efforts. Additionally, managing time well brings us closer to achieving our goals, as prioritizing important tasks ensures consistent progress. However, managing time is not without its challenges. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, smartphones, and constant notifications can easily pull us away from our tasks. To overcome these distractions, it's essential to create a workspace that minimizes interruptions. Setting specific times to check notifications and using apps that block distracting websites can help maintain focus. Unexpected events can also disrupt even the best-laid plans. To deal with these situations, building flexibility into your schedule is important. By leaving some time each day for unforeseen tasks, you can adapt when emergencies arise without feeling overwhelmed. In the end, time is our most precious resource, and how we use it shapes our lives. By applying Stoic principles of mindfulness, prioritization, and practical time management strategies, we can take control of our days. So this leads not only to increased productivity, but also to a greater sense of peace and purpose. Time well spent brings satisfaction and moves us closer to our goals. Start today by evaluating how you use your time, focusing on what truly matters, and making small changes that can lead to a more balanced and meaningful life. 8. Overcoming procrastination and taking immediate action. Overcoming procrastination and taking immediate action are essential for achieving personal and professional success. Stoicism teaches that procrastination is the enemy of achievement, emphasizing that every moment is precious. Delaying tasks not only waste time, but can also impede progress toward our goals. By adopting a proactive mindset, we can harness motivation and alleviate the pressure of impending deadlines. To combat procrastination, it is crucial to focus on tasks that require immediate attention. Prioritizing these tasks prevents them from being pushed aside, as procrastination diminishes productivity and negatively impacts our mood and self-confidence. Recognizing the harmful effects of delay encourages us to take action rather than defer responsibilities. Building the habit of acting promptly is vital. Developing the ability to make quick decisions based on the principle of today, not tomorrow, enhances productivity and fosters a dynamic approach to life. One effective strategy is the 2-minute rule. If a task can be completed in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This approach reduces the accumulation of minor tasks, preventing overwhelm and stress. Creating a next action list is another practical technique. This list outlines what needs to be done next, helping us maintain focus and avoid falling into a state of procrastination. Additionally, recording goals and actions when inspiration strikes ensures we don't forget valuable ideas, allowing us to act on them later. The teachings of Epictetus resonate in this context. He advised against waiting for perfect conditions to act, urging us to start with what we have. This mindset fosters habits and progress each day. The benefits of overcoming procrastination are significant. Completing tasks promptly increases overall productivity and alleviates stress associated with unfinished work. Taking immediate action cultivates discipline and self-control, enhancing our effectiveness and boosting self-confidence for future challenges. However, the journey is not without obstacles. Fear of failure and anxiety can cause hesitation. It's essential to recognize that failure is part of the learning process. Techniques such as deep breathing or meditation can help alleviate stress before taking action. Managing procrastination as a habit can be difficult, especially if it has become ingrained. Setting small, specific goals can gradually shift this behavior. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which involves focused work intervals followed by breaks, can enhance concentration and reduce procrastination. Sometimes we may struggle with motivation or patience. Seeking inspiration from books, podcasts, or accountability partners can reignite our drive. Reminding ourselves of our goal sustains motivation throughout the process. Urgent demands or distractions can also disrupt our plans. Establishing clear priorities for essential tasks and learning to say no to unnecessary requests help maintain focus. Creating a distraction-free workspace further supports our ability to concentrate. In conclusion, overcoming procrastination and taking immediate action are vital for personal growth, as emphasized by Stoicism. By recognizing the importance of acting without delay, we can navigate challenges and seize opportunities. Embracing these principles empowers us to take control of our lives, enhancing productivity and self-confidence. Adopting a proactive approach allows us to advance toward our goals and cultivate a more fulfilling existence. 9. Embracing adversity as a tool for growth. In life, challenges often feel like disruptions that throw us off balance, making us doubt our abilities. Yet Stoic philosophy offers a different view, seeing difficulties not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Embracing hardships rather than avoiding them becomes a powerful tool for strengthening character and cultivating resilience. For the Stoics, challenges serve a higher purpose beyond testing patience or endurance. They are opportunities to refine our character and develop mental strength. Every difficulty presents valuable lessons, and learning to extract those lessons can significantly contribute to personal development. Instead of viewing adversity as something to fear, Stoicism invites us to approach it as a chance to learn, adapt, and discover hidden strengths. The natural tendency to shy away from difficulty stems from a fear of failure or discomfort, yet this avoidance can perpetuate anxiety and miss growth opportunities. The Stoic mindset encourages us to see setbacks not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. Each challenge we face provides an opportunity to exceed our own expectations and push past self-imposed limitations. By choosing to confront difficulties rather than retreating, we strengthen our ability to cope with future adversities and build resilience. When faced with hardship, shifting attention from the problem to finding solutions can transform the experience from a source of frustration to a valuable learning opportunity. This active approach not only resolves immediate issues but also cultivates problem-solving skills and mental fortitude. Over time, enduring difficulties develops patience, perseverance, and an inner strength that helps maintain a steady course even in turbulent times. To truly benefit from hardship, it's helpful to adopt practices that shift our mindset from seeing challenges as purely negative experiences to viewing them as growth opportunities. When encountering a difficult situation, asking, "What can this teach me?" can redirect focus from the discomfort to the potential lesson it offers. Reflecting on past challenges can also reveal how they contributed to growth, reinforcing the belief in our ability to overcome current struggles. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, suggested that the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This principle encourages seeing obstacles as part of the path rather than as detours. When challenges arise, writing down how to address and overcome them helps prepare mentally for adversity, making us better equipped to handle future difficulties. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, observed that difficulty strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Struggles and setbacks like physical exercise can build a stronger, more resilient mindset. Facing failure or loss offers opportunities for growth rather than being insurmountable barriers. Each encounter with difficulty reinforces our capacity to adapt and empowers us to confront life's challenges with courage. Welcoming hardship brings numerous benefits. It develops resilience, increases the ability to endure difficult situations without being overwhelmed, and improves problem-solving skills by encouraging adaptive thinking. As we overcome each obstacle, we build self-confidence and a sense of accomplishment that contributes to personal and professional growth. However, fear of failure and anxiety can make confronting problems difficult. Practicing mindfulness, deep breathing, or positive thinking can help manage stress and maintain focus. But remember that mistakes and setbacks are natural parts of learning, and use them as opportunities to improve. Seeking support from friends, family, or mentors can also provide encouragement during tough times. Managing time and energy effectively is essential, prioritizing tasks and allowing for rest to maintain performance. Embracing difficulty as a tool for growth helps not only to overcome current struggles but also builds a foundation for a resilient future. Facing challenges with an open mind and seeking the lessons they offer allows us to transform adversity into a powerful driver for self-improvement. Rather than seeing obstacles as barriers, we can use them to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The next time hardship arises, ask not why it happened, but what you can learn from it. This shift in mindset can guide you toward a stronger version of yourself, turning adversity into a path for growth. In conclusion, Stoicism provides practical principles like emotional control, patience, integrity, and focusing on what we can control, helping us live with strength and purpose. Applying even one of these ideas can bring positive change to your life, making each day more balanced and fulfilling. But if you found this video helpful, comment one below. Don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel for more Stoic insights. Start applying Stoicism today and take charge of your life.